There's so much going on, and it's hard to like get to the balls because we're always booked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I need everyone to leave the green room right now. Like, she's about to die. Like, okay, I gotta take these pictures. I gotta do makeup at this time because our sound checks was at this time, and I come back from sound check, and then I'm gonna do my hair, and then we're gonna do makeup, and then it's like, by the time you put the lash on, it's time to go. Like, just,
Hello, baby doll. Welcome to the very first motherfucking episode of Baby Talk. I'm your hostess, Baby Boy, and this is a podcast where I invite my super sickening besties to sit down, kiki with me, and showcase their very unique talents. And I could not start this new project, this new journey, and this new year without the help of my best friend. She is the beating pulse of the Texas underground. She is the princess of Southern club culture, and she is an actual, and I do mean actual tastemaker. She is my left-hand arm, my silly rabbit. Show some love for my sister, Amarji King.
hi, sister.
Hello, girlie. How is she, though?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Congrats on your new podcast. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's a different vibe, but I like it. I've never been.
It's nice to see you look so official.
Okay.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like the video thing is something that I've always wanted to do. And I feel like not enough of the girls are doing it, at least in Texas, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like people should be talking more anyway. Like, we need to hear the thoughts behind the people that we follow.
Yeah.
So it's nice to hear you talk some more.
100%.
Yes.
Thank you, sister. I'm glad you're here.
I love you.
I love you. My sister drove in all the way from Houston today. It's pretty far. It's like 4-hour drive. Yeah.
Three and a half. If you drive like me, it's like 3.
Yeah. Okay. Period. She's like,
I be stepping on it. Yeah.
Bitch. I love that. You're not from Houston though, are you? Or
I'm from the Dallas area.
Period.
So depending on, I would say like South Dallas or like Midlothian, kind of that.
Midlothian.
Bitch,
that sounds like Olympias.
Yeah, it's like yeehaw town over there.
Period.
But it's cute though. I like it though. It's very southern.
Yeah.
very
Very
homey.
Southern doll.
Southern doll.
The
yeah.
Southern doll.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're here.
Cunty farmhand vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, yes.
Well, yes.
Second of all, I didn't really prepare for this.
That's okay.
Because I didn't want it to feel prepared, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want it to come at you like an interview type thing.
Yes.
And that's like kind of my vibe for this show, is that I want it to just feel like we're just besties talking, you know?
Chit-chatting, yes.
I don't want to give journalist vibes. I'm not a motherfucking journalist, girl. But
You are a BABI.
okay. I was thinking about like when we met. Do you remember when we first met?
First met?
Yes.
I honestly don't remember when we first met. I remember like our first like show together. But I don't
What
remember.
show?
We were on the Cocoa rooftop, and it was during South by. It was
for
the
Jack
same.
Daniels
It was
thing.
the same day that we did the Jack Daniels leather and lace party. It was the same weekend that we shot our South by Southwest promo as well in front of that that truck situation thing. So yeah, it was on the Cocoa rooftop, and that was our first show together.
Oh yeah.
But we had been friends for a while before then, though, and we had been following each other for a while. I've been talking and kikiing for a while, but I honestly don't remember when we like actually first.
I want to say we met at Vogue Nights. No.
Probably.
I think so.
I feel like Vogue Night is like the hub for
for
all
people
introductions. Yeah.
100%. No, I remember I met you and you had just joined House of Support.
Yeah, I think it was like I know it was like around that time. So I think because I've been following you for a while, so in my head I'm like, oh, we've been besties, but we probably I think that was the first time we probably met was sometime at Vogue Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, it's so crazy how far we've came.
I know, we both look very different.
I know,
when we
as
first
fuck.
met. We both look very
Bitch.
different than how we first met.
We change shows every other month.
Yeah. But
It
it was
gets more
fun though.
sickening.
It was fun though. That's how it's
Yes.
supposed to be. Yeah, we literally are shapeshifters.
Yes, we've done so much shit together at this
I
point.
love it, yeah.
I love that, like, you're my person to call whenever I want to travel or, like, whenever there's something to do out of states.
We get shit done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I love working with you. You're like one of my favorite collaborators. Like,
Yeah.
I feel very thankful to know you and to work with you and to love you and to be your bestie and just all that shit.
The feeling is so mutual.
Yeah, I love it.
I love you. I'm glad that there's someone else in Texas that is like, okay, we're doing it. You know.
Yes,
like,
yeah, because we both put in. I feel like we both put in the work like a lot. We both
Yeah,
like
for
are
sure.
working girls. We both like really care about what we do, and we both
Yeah.
really care about like the scene at large.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nice that there is someone that's so close to me that also has the same work ethic. Because
Yeah.
for the longest time, I was the hardest working girl that I know. Like, I believe like no one else works harder than me.
Yeah.
But Baby works equally as hard as me. I'm like, okay, period. Like, at least someone else understands like the formatting of like how a party goes, how like the rollouts go, and like all that stuff. Like, you're kind of the only person that I have met that also understands it from like a DJ aspect, but also like the production and like the party planning aspect as well.
Yeah.
I remember like sitting on your couch after that photo shoot that we had for South by, and you telling me all the ideas you had for like the next year, and I was like, oh shit, like you think just like me, girl. You already like a year ahead, like you're already thinking, and those things actually came true. So it was really cool to like see them come to fruition because that's kind of the same way that I work. So
Yeah.
it's like, no, this is my girl for real. We locked in.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
You just celebrated your 23rd birthday?
My 23rd birthday. Yes.
23rd birthday. I always gag at how young you are.
Everyone does.
I know, everyone does. You know what's so funny is I was at a club once and some girl asked me about you and she was like, oh yeah, I heard she's like 20 and she's been in the club since she was like 15, 16. I was like, is that true?
That's 15, 16, maybe not 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been in the club since I was 18 though.
Okay, period. Yeah.
I've been in the clubs for
I was like,
a
what
while.
is this like?
No, I've been in the clubs
Lore.
since I was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because when I turned 21 in the clubs, it was at a club that does not exist anymore in Houston. Shout out Paradise. But I turned 21
Oh yeah.
at our like residency that we had there, and we had been there for a year
Yeah.
already. And I had my 21st birthday at the club, and the bartenders were like, "Oh
They
my
were
god,
like,
hi
21st
birthday!" And then they were like,
Hold up,
"What
bring
the
that back.
fuck are you talking about?" Yeah, and I was like, but yeah, I don't recommend people going to the club
Yeah.
underage, but that was what I needed to do.
That was your experience.
That was my
doesn't have to be
journey.
yours.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
journey. It doesn't have to be your journey. Go to the club when you're of age. But yeah, I've been in the clubs and working in nightlife for quite some time.
When did you start DJing?
I started DJing when I was 18.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You
I
started just like watching videos, or
Or
like did you
no,
have
I
something?
guess technically I started when I was 19 then, because I started in 2020. So
Okay.
I was 19 when I started.
Yeah. Period.
And yeah, it was cool. Just like a COVID baby, just like, what am I gonna do? And I just started live streaming stuff. So
Yeah.
it was cute. I started from there. It was literally just like back on my family's like land. We were just like live streaming from my room, and I always do that every week. And then suddenly like it kind of like gained traction, and so we just kind of started from there. But I've been DJing for 4 years now, 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember, but 4 or 5 years, I think.
When did you start moving from? I guess well, you were live streaming from your bedroom, I assume.
Yeah, in
During
Midlothian,
COVID?
and then I moved to Houston to go to school.
Oh, it's at U of H.
Yes.
Okay. Period.
Yeah. So when I went to U of H, I was DJing for like maybe a year at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a year, and then it just kept going from there.
Okay. Work. When did you start moving to the clubs? I guess when you moved to Houston.
When I went to Houston, yeah, like it was easier to get a fake ID in Houston.
Oh girl. Oh girl. I'm screaming.
Yeah. So when I moved to Houston, is when I started going out more. I went out in Dallas, but it wasn't. I didn't really enjoy it too much. Like I love Dallas, but it had a very male-centered like nightlife scene.
Yeah.
There were a couple parties that I really did enjoy while I was in Houston. Like Pixie Pound was one party that like I went to and performed at. That was like the first party I ever played at, and I kind of stuck with them for my time while I was in Dallas. And it's like femme and queer like driven, and they're very safe space, But it was so refreshing because in Dallas there was none like that, and so I kind of saw that like the community really rallied behind them because it was kind of like the only thing that we had at the time. And so when I moved, I was like, okay, cool, where are like the queer people at? Like where are the gays at? Basically in Houston, and like I'm not like a Montrose kind of girl.
Yeah,
like I'm not going to the neighborhood per se because that's just like not my tea. So I was like, okay, where do like other queer people go? And so I found like other parties that like kind of mimic that vibe. And then it kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to do my own. So once I started DJing for a while, then I started throwing my own shit, and that kind of is where everything happened. So I was just like out. I was just outside, and then I was like, I need to do it myself, basically.
Period.
Yeah.
I love that about Houston. I feel like Houston is a really good city, at least in Texas, where there's a very heavy like community of queer people that really do like show up and show out together.
Yeah, it's a very tight knit, growing like family almost.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you're out in Houston, you think that like, okay, it's only like hookah bars and lounges and bottle girls and like all this stuff, and there definitely is that.
Yeah.
But I think people are always so relieved, and it's like very refreshing to see other styles of nightlife and other like forms of nightlife. And so when people find like these niche ass like underground parties, they kind of like really stick with it, and they bring friends, and so like your community kind of grows year after year. These people that like have found you and kind of like support you and want to see you grow and want to see the events grow. So I think it's cool because it's refreshing in Houston, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you love Houston? Do you see yourself staying there?
I love Houston. I can definitely see myself staying there much longer. I see myself staying in the South for a while. I think me and you talk about this all the time. We're like, I think we have like so much work to do in the South that like I can't really see myself leaving anytime soon, because I'm like, I feel like what we do out here is appreciated a lot.
For
like,
sure.
It's not very common that someone like us, like people like us, get to be in a place of influence. So people really show out for that. Where it's like if I went to like New York or LA, like we could still pop our shit, like we're us, so we could still rock it. But I feel like it's way more appreciated out here in Houston and Austin, like that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay in Houston for a minute.
Yeah, you almost feel like there's a service you need to provide to.
Yeah, like I feel like, not that like if I don't do it, no one else will. Like it's not like that. I don't think I'm like the only one that can do it.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that I definitely feel like I put in the work to put on for Houston that I wouldn't want to leave and just be like, okay, thank you guys for like making me like, whatever. So peace, because so many girls do that. Like they get big from these underground scenes, these like underground parties, and then like they're like, all right, bye. I'm gonna go to blank and blank and blank and never see you again. So I don't know. I would rather stay and continue doing the work like in my city. Yeah. Where it's like appreciated,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Period. Speaking of shells that we've transferred through. And because this is coming out in the new year, I know there's big changes happening for you, darling.
Yes, darling.
Miss Tiddies over here.
Yes, I'm so excited for my titties.
Yes. How is that? How's it been for you, like coming through?
It's been great. It was interesting because I was in nightlife for so long, let me back up a little bit. I started going out in nightlife because I saw that trans women were so important to nightlife. Yeah. Like I saw the Amanda Lepores, I saw like my own mother, Natalie, like people that are like really big figures like in nightlife, and that's where I feel like a lot of trans women find their power. Yeah. And that's definitely where I found my power and my like influence, like being someone in a position of power in nightlife and being trans and being like, bitch, like, I can look as clocky as I want right now because it's dark in here. All my girls are here. It doesn't really matter. And so I was able to kind of like safely transition while working in nightlife because it was like this safe space to do so. Yeah. And so I never really dealt with like major dysphoria or like anything like that because I was always like reassured in every step of my transition. Right. And so when I felt like the time was finally right to like get my bags, I was like, okay, cool. Like, let's do this. And so, I did my research, got my girls, like, whatever. And then, I, like, was able to do, like, fundraisers to raise money for my bags and, like, seeing the community, like, pop out the way they did for my events, like, towards my surgery was, like, so amazing. Because it's, like, all these people that I've seen throughout my journey in my transition, like they all kind of came back at this one very important moment in my life and really just like showed up and showed out. It was great. I had like, yeah, it was honestly overwhelming to see so many people like support me like that, but it was a great feeling. And I'll get to have my surgery and recover safely and take off of work safely and like just sit down for a second. I'm really excited for that because I don't sit down very often. So I'm excited to just like chill, you know, like I'm just chilling in my bed like this with my C cups and just sit there.
I can wait for you to sit down.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. Long story short.
Too. You just had your fundraiser in Houston the other week. I got to do a little DJ set for it.
You did. You came in. That was so special.
Yes, everyone really did show up though. Like
it was crazy.
I was gagged by like how much money you were able to fundraise that night, and you had another fundraiser too.
And then I had another one, and so between those two, I was able to like get the majority of my surgery covered. So
period. We love community.
Yeah, it was really, really nice, and it was a very special moment for sure.
Do you see yourself doing anything else?
I have a long list. Tell me. I mean, and some of them may come, some of them may not. Like I don't really care. I think the bags are the most important thing.
Just kidding.
Maybe. Yeah, I like the dolls, so you know it will come. But
you always give model to me though.
Yeah, and I sound like it may or may not come. It just kind of depends on what I want to give. Right now, I'm very happy with how things look and the proportions and all that stuff. I like them now, so I don't see myself getting anything too drastic. But who knows? Yeah. But I know for sure I want some titties. So that's for sure coming.
Yes. Period. I'm so happy, sister.
Yes, very excited.
Yes, there's so much happening in the new year that I'm excited about personally, and I'm excited to see where you go, where we go.
Yes.
Now we're working with the same talent management.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Booking agents. Yeah,
that's really, really cool. You know, you were the first person that I didn't even know that DJs could get like represented by anyone. I didn't know that was even like a thing. Yeah. And then like you showed me that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then to have like the same like management team now is like even cooler because I'm like, this really is my sister now. Like,
yes,
she's been my girl, but now she really is my girl for real.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for everywhere we're gonna go.
Yes, it's cool that like. Because I feel like we both know that we are like the same brand of cunt. Yeah. But it's nice to know that like it actually does translate to that. I'm like, no, we really are the same brand of cunt. Like we really are. Like this is my girl.
Yeah, sister.
I love you.
I love you. Is there any big things you want to do in this new year? Like,
I just want to travel more. I think this past year I was able to travel so much. I'm so thankful for that. But I want to do more. Yeah. Like I want to do more. I think we have Pride Month this year, and like that Pride Month last year was like amazing. Oh yeah. But I need like I need Pride Month pressure year round
to translate. Yeah. For the rest of the fucking year.
Yeah, and like I think thankfully I was able to travel at least once or twice every single month, which is like a great feeling. Yeah. But I'm like I want to travel everywhere. I want to see every single pocket of the country. Like I think it's great to go to New York and it's great to go to LA, but I'm like, what is Nebraska talking about? What are the girls in Montana talking about? Like I want to go.
Okay, Montana.
You know what I mean? Like I want to go to rave.
Where the fuck is Hannah at?
Yeah, I want to find the raves in Montana and cut that up. You know what I mean? It's like just because like why not? You know, like why would I not want to go to fucking I don't know Utah and see what the girls are doing out there? Because like like I said, New York and LA are great, but like the girls out there in like the most foreign corners of the country, like those are the ones that are really tapped into some crazy shit that I want to pick their brain and I want to be like, okay, what are y'all talking about over here? Because I know what we do in Texas is crazy because we're not such a central like place as far as like music goes, but we're becoming that. We're becoming a very important state as far as like dance culture goes. So I'm like, oh, cool. What are these other like brewing cities talking about? You know? So I'm like, I want to go and experience the culture. So, yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I want to travel more.
I love that. Are you gonna produce more? I mean,
I really want to. My biggest goal for this new year is to release an EP.
Oh, bitch, that would be fierce.
Yeah, I really want to. At least like some original like beats and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like it's time to produce more. I was very fortunate that the few tracks I did put out did really well. Like Shake Some How will like forever be famous. Like, shout out Shake Samaha. Like, that's my girl. But I want to, like, just create an actual body of work that I'm proud of, like, proud to present. And it's, like, curated, that has its own sound. And so I think it's time to get in the lab again and just kind of make that happen.
Let's get in the motherfucking kitchen.
Yeah, and do that one. So.
Yeah. That one's so crazy at Boiler Room, though. The Shake Somehow. Whenever you played that,
everyone was like, yes. It's like the fucking anthem. Like, I loved it. It was like, ring the alarm.
Yes, literally. Ring the alarm.
Yeah.
Bitch,
oh my God, Boiler Room. Boiler Room was crazy.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's fucking talk about it.
How was that experience for you? Crazy as fuck.
I'm like, I'm getting like flashbacks. It was a really intense experience for me. Like, yeah, like that day in particular, like me and Jupiter just got back from a flight from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like that same morning, we flew in and then got brunch and then immediately started getting ready right after brunch. And I was like, okay, it's happening. Like, this is it. And I just think, like, every hour I could feel my blood pressure, like, going up and up and up. Like, oh, okay, like, it's no longer getting cute anymore. Like, it's getting real. And I think
that was such a fun day.
It was really crazy.
Me and Amarji spent the whole day together that day.
Yeah.
We were at Amarji's Airbnb getting ready. We, like, met up with friends. We had brunch. We, like, went grocery shopping.
Yeah. It was a whole ordeal.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah,
but it was so
it.
fun. We were talking about vlogging. Girl, we tried our hardest.
I have a TikTok that's like, come with me to do Boiler Room. And then it's nothing. Because you can't even, like, think straight whenever that's happening, because there's so many, like, things, like the official Boiler Room stuff that you have to do. There's so many, like, personal branding stuff that you want to do. Like, okay, I got to take these pictures. I got to do makeup at this time, because our sound checks was at this time, and I come back from sound check, and then I'm going to do my hair, and then we're going to do makeup, and then it's like, by the time you put the lash on, it's time to go. Like, there's no time to record anything else. And then when it's actually happening, like, it feels like you're having a freaking, like, fever dream. Like, it's like nothing is real right now.
I know.
Like, it didn't feel, I mean, I'm sure yours felt crazy. I mean, I saw yours. I could see yours from, like, little projectors in the back.
Yeah.
And so I could see, like, what it was going to look like on camera, and I was just gagging, because I was like, wow, like, it's really happening. Like, it was a real production.
Yeah.
It was fab.
It was fab.
Yeah.
I could feel your energy changing, like, as the time was getting closer.
Yes.
I was like, oh no, my sister.
I was getting scared. Because it was you, and then it was JJ, and then it was me. So there was this break in between me and you.
Yeah.
So it was like, while you were going, I was like, oh yes,
you know.
I was like, oh yes, party, like, yes, party, yeah, and then yours ended. We had like an hour in between. And I was like, okay, all right, it's happening. And I could feel like my like skin getting tighter. I could feel like everything is kind of like rushing to my face. And I was like, okay, cool, like, let's shout out Javi, because he was literally like, okay, I need everyone to leave the green room right now. Like, she's about to die. Like, y'all gotta leave. So I had a second to, like, gather myself. But whenever we went on, I was just like, okay, like, here we go. This is what we've worked so hard for. It definitely felt like a benchmark of sorts.
100%.
You know what I mean? Where it was like, okay, cool, you've been DJing for X amount of years. Show us what you've, like, done.
Yeah,
basically.
I feel like Boiler Room is one of those things for DJs where it's like, okay, that's like a big check. Like,
for sure.
Check off the list.
And I think, like, right now, my Boiler Room is at 43K.
Period.
Which is insane, because I'm like, okay, y'all really do like this. Like, it's very scary, but I think when it was out, it was a big, like, what's the word? It showed me that I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
At least to some degree. Like, I know how to DJ. Mm-hmm. Something. It's working, right? And so that was really good and very reassuring to me to be like, okay, cool. Like, maybe I'm not crazy that, like, this is working.
It's like validating.
Yeah, for sure. It was really cool. And to see you, like, rap and also get back on the decks, it was just such a cool feeling. Like, I just love you so much because of that. I'm like, my girl is, like, so talented, and I love the way you incorporated it all, like, into everything. You ate that.
Yeah.
You ate that so bad.
Thank you. I was like, no, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to pop out on my rap shit. Like, don't play with me. Y'all know what my original thing is.
And then to have your album drop the day
after. Oh,
crazy. Oh, you ate that so bad. You ate that so bad.
That was crazy though. I remember we were getting ready, and you, my sister, she was diva down, bitch, as you fucking should be. You were like, okay, everyone needs to go outside while I'm getting my makeup done because
I was diva, but
I love that. No,
sometimes
you
have to be diva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to be like,
you have
okay,
to be diva.
you have to like curate the space you're getting ready in, you know?
Yeah, for
so that
sure.
it's not overwhelming. Like you want to go into it with your best like mental clarity, you know, like it's game time, baby.
Yeah, it was, and I definitely feel like I showed up ready to play.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
we both did actually.
Yeah.
It was like we both like came in like, all right, let's do this, and I think it showed for sure.
Yeah,
you can definitely feel the intensity from the screen because you're like we both were like, bitch, like we're not playing around like at all.
And then as soon as we started playing, you could just see like it all melts. Like
because we're like
our big one.
Like you're meant to be like in front of a camera on stage. Like you were like the girl, so it just made sense, really.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they got to see it because Boiler Room was like, that's a crazy platform, and for them to see, I feel like that was a very true representation of what Texas like club
for sure
scene club culture is like. It's raunchy, it's raw, it's unfiltered. Like I loved it.
Yes, I'm excited for next year. We gotta do it again.
Yeah,
I'm
bigger and better.
Fuck?
Yeah, bigger and better.
For real.
Yeah, it was fab.
I love that. After Boiler Room, what do you think is like the next DJ thing that is like?
For me, there are like a lot of festivals that I want to play at.
Yeah.
Like
yes, festivals are fun.
Yeah, like I really want to do like Honcho.
Okay.
That's like really like that's like one of my bigger goals for like the next couple of years. I want to play it at some point, and I have an infinite list of like other festivals I want to play at that like really cater to like underground club music. Mm-hmm. It's cute to play like your festivals. I do like techno, all this stuff. Like I definitely love playing techno music. I definitely love playing like club shit. But there are some real festivals out there that I like that know their music, they know what they're doing, and I want to be up there with people that like know what's going on. Because I think the thing with Boiler Room is that you're introducing it to people who may not know. And that's cool. That's one thing, right? To be like, oh yeah, this is ballroom, guys. Like this is what we do.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to be like, I know y'all all know what's going on here. So let me show you what I can do. And that's different.
That's true. Yeah.
And I love that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something more special about that. Mm-hmm. Like it feels like, oh, you did your work.
Yes,
like,
for sure.
Motherfucking research.
Because we dig heavy. Like I dig like a mad person, and so I want to put in for people who actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Not like in a shady way, but like I'm just saying like I want to go to the girls that know what's going on because I know what's going on. So I want to show them that I know what's going on too.
Yeah. Period. Mm-hmm. Who are your favorite producers right now? Do you have any?
Leon's is always going to be
number
one.
I'm obsessed with them.
Like, yeah.
They don't know me, but hi, Leon. Love your work.
And I feel like there are like a bunch of like random girls that I love. Like, there's this one cunt that I just love so much. Her name is New Tech, and that's Bae. Like, that's Bae, bestie, daughter, auntie, cousin. Like, I love them so much, and they're just very underrated. I think what they do is like really, really cool. So that's my person right now. Off my brain, I'm gonna be like, oh yes, I love them. But yeah, Leon's, love you. Love you.
Love you, Bookie. What's the vibe for your new EP?
Club cunt.
Club cunt.
Just very club cunt. Yeah, I wanna like sample a lot of like traditional Southern music. I want to do like a chopped and screwed like situation on there as well. But like but it's like what would happen if like you chopped and screwed the ha? You know what I mean? Where it's like, how do you take like these club elements but also make it Southern? It's like, what does it sound like if I'm playing club music in a swinger? You know what I mean? Or like slaps. Like, what does that look like? What does that sound like? What does it feel like? And that's where I want to take it.
Biz, that's sickening.
Yeah. So it's like I just wanted to feel like true to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I need it with like gold grills, like that kind of shit. It's like what does gold grills, long acrylics, and cowboy boots like feel like in the club? You know, cunt, club cunt.
That's over.
Overness.
I love that. And I know you're gonna pop out in ballroom more. I saw you tweet.
Yeah. I want to be back on the floor. Like I haven't walked performance in a minute.
Yeah.
Just because like.
I mean, there's so much.
There's so much going on, and there's so much going on, and it's hard to like get to the balls because we're always booked. Mm-hmm.
And girl, half the time you get there and they're fucking fighting and it's shut down,
and then there's girls throwing trophies
home.
and they brawling outside. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I should have stayed home. No shame, but yeah, I'm excited to continue walking. Whenever I do walk, I walk performance or realness, and so I want to obviously walk realness
Oh,
more.
bitch, I'm excited for you to pop out in realness.
Bitch, when I go to that table and I say, what?
You're gonna gag.
And the whole table shakes, I pop my titties on there.
Okay.
It's over.
It's
Yeah,
over.
It's going to be over. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I think, like, the ballroom scene in Texas is growing exponentially, like, and rapidly. And I'm so happy about that. It's great to see that, like, people are really popping out because it was always a thing of, like, ballroom culture has been around in Texas for a very long time. There are houses that have been in Texas for a very long time. You have your House of Kinzo's and like all that jazz. I've been there for like a minute. And I think that recently people have been really interested in ballroom, like again, not again, but it's growing.
Yeah.
And so there's like I feel like there's a resurgence happening or like a really big growth happening right now. There's a good scene in Dallas, a good scene in Houston, a good scene in San Antonio. Your Austin scene is like amazing. So it's like, it's cool to see it grow, and so I'm excited to contribute to it and to be a part of it, to walk and to DJ. Like you do Austin Vogue nights, I do Houston Vogue nights. Like, it's cool. It's cool.
I love that we're bridging the gaps together. You know, like
exactly.
between cities.
Yeah, because like ballroom music deserves to be played in the club, in my opinion, because for gay people, that's pop music. You know, like it's like if you can't hear like a Byro the Great track in the club, then like. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like this is good music. Period. It's good club music. Period. It does really work. It works amazing on the floor, obviously, because the girls are, living their life to it. But to play it in a club setting is really cool, and to know that the ballroom girls are coming to the club and the girls from the club are going to the ballroom like events is like this really cool kind of merging of culture that I like a lot. Some girls like it, some girls don't.
Yeah, it's a controversial topic.
Yes, it is controversial.
Dang, I wish. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to take a break, but next time we need to do like a full hour moment, hour and a half moment, because there's some things we need to get into for real.
No shade.
Yes. Well, sister, I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Thank you for coming and talking with me a little bit.
Of course. Congratulations again. I love
Thank
you so much.
Sister.
Yes.
Okay, y'all, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a little break over here, but when we come back, we're going to have a sickening motherfucking DJ set by Amarji King. And while I have you here with me, let me just say, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know what the fuck to do. Follow it, subscribe it, comment it, like it. If you're hearing this on Spotify or wherever you hear your podcasts, please follow the motherfucking pod and give it a rating. A good one, bitch. Don't play with it. Okay, anyways, we'll be back very soon with Amarji motherfucking King. Mwah, 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 mwah. Welcome back to Baby Talk. I am your hostess, Baby Boy. Please show some love for my sister, Amarji King.
the booth. Delicious cacao.
got the dance in your body. I got the dance in your body. I got the dance in your body. I got time to go. Work, 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 time to go. pussy on me. Put the 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 pussy on me.
Want this